Many preppers are running on a limited budget, especially those who traded their properties and jobs to live off-grid. I know that's not the predicament of other preppers, but I think you get my point. Essentially, budget is crucial for preppers and survivalists, especially in acquiring our top necessities like non-perishable food, shelter, and firearms. In terms of firearms, there's this weird conception that you need to pay extra bucks to get a good gun. Well, it could be the case most of the time, but there are still affordable yet effective options for every prepper out there. What's up, fellow preppers? I'm Scott from Ant Prepper, and in this episode, I will be listing some of the best budget guns for preppers. These are some of the top do-all firearms that you could acquire without draining your cash. Before I begin, I humbly ask each of you to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Those little clicks will help me create more videos helpful to preppers and those who simply want to survive this crazy world. Now, let's get started. Palmetto State Armory PSA Saber. There are a lot of reasons as to why you would want an AR-15 like the PSA Saber in a shtf situation. But the most compelling force you need to buy or build one is the expectation that there will be a firefight in the coming days, weeks, or months. These AR-15s are effective on long distances and possess impressive stopping power, especially when chambered with the likes of 5.56 NATO. The PSA Saber is an excellent pick for a budget-friendly AR-15. A fully built PSA Saber has an MSRP of just $799, which is downright cheap compared to other AR-15 rifles. Don't worry though, we are talking about Palmetto here, and this brand is known for its value-driven firearms and defense weapons. If you are asking why these guns are cheap, the answer is all about its vertical integration. Or, in short, no outsourcing took place in the production of these guns. It's all PSA throughout. The PSA Saber, in general, is equipped with a highly reliable direct impingement system. For those who aren't aware yet, this particular operating system ensures smoothness and consistency in the shooting performance of the rifle. Meanwhile, the rifle also includes a standard handguard with M-lock and collapsible stock for quick, hassle-free adjustments. I'm also impressed by the fact it has multiple attachment options for weapon accessories. Mauser M18. A hunting rifle like the Mauser M18 is definitely a must-have for preppers. This long range was just released sometime in 2018, but it has already impressed many buyers because of its superb price-to-performance ratio. Its price doesn't even reach $1,000, and still it delivers exceptional accuracy. Specifically, the Mauser M18 is a 3-lug, bolt-action rifle that was patterned on the Remington 700. Proof of this is that it's actually compatible with the scope bases of the said Remington rifle. Similar to the guns that I listed here, this one has a straightforward interface. It doesn't have quirky or over-the-top features, but at the same time it's downright solid, as it is a German-made firearm. It also has a smooth action, and its adjustable single-stage trigger is actually satisfying. Meanwhile, its synthetic stock has rubber inlays and features a blued steel finish. It is a bit hefty at 6.9 pounds, and features a cold hammer-forged German steel-treated barrel. It is available in 42-inch or 44-inch models, depending on the chambering. Right now, the available chamberings for this rifle include the following: 2.23 Remington, 2.43 Winchester, 7mm Remington, 6.5 Creedmoor, and 3.08 Winchester. Rock Island Armory, GI Standard FS. While 9mm pistols are great, it still cannot overcome the robustness of the 45 ACP cartridge. It's for this reason that many preppers, including me, recommend stockpiling 45 ACP ammo if possible. Now, not all 45 ACP handguns are affordable. In fact, a majority of them have a steep pricing. Fortunately, there are still options like the RIA GI Standard FS that still exist in the market. The Rock Island Armory GI Standard FS is probably one of the best 45 ACP guns you can get for less than $500. This full-size pistol happens to possess all the traditional features of the original 1911. Designed by Browning himself, it has a well-balanced design and is surprisingly robust. Both of its frame and slide are made from steel. When unloaded, the gun weighs roughly 2.5 pounds, and that's a good thing. After all, the added weight helps soak the recoil of .45 ACP rounds. While it is true that it is not as refined as other more expensive 1911 pistols, the RIA GI Standard FS is a guaranteed workhorse. It's a no-nonsense pistol that shoots every time you pull its trigger. It also has an okay set of sights, so achieving precision is not impossible. Plus, it has a standard capacity of 8+1 rounds, a number we typically see on conventional single-stack 1911 guns. Glock 19. When it comes to survival, there's no room for experimentation anymore. By any means, you would need a gun that would never let you down when push comes to shove. And in terms of reliability, there are only a few handguns that can match or outlast a Glock 19. The Glock 19 is the smaller version of the Glock 17 and is a polymer pistol that somehow revolutionized the striker-fired market. The reason you need a Glock 19 is because it's a Glock, and we all know that Glock guns feature stunning reliability. They aren't prone to malfunctions even if they are exposed to the elements like water, dirt, or mud. Moreover, its innate reliability gives you the confidence to buy it from the used market, which should give you the opportunity to acquire it cheaply. Similar to other Glock pistols, the Glock 19 only has a few moving parts, which contribute to its overall consistency in its operation. Plus, the Glock 19, as a compact gun, can be concealed. If you are going out in the open and don't want the attention, you can hide this gun relatively easily with the proper holsters and carry technique. Moreover, the Glock 19 is a large-framed pistol, which means that it offers a double-stack capacity. If you're living in states with capacity restrictions, you can only get it in 10 rounds. But for the rest of the United States, the Glock 19 has a standard capacity of 15+1 of 9 millimeters. It should give you the stopping power you need. Mossberg 500 Combo Field Security. A shotgun is always a good choice of firearms for survivalists and preppers, but not all shotguns are created the same. And I don't really think that the likes of Benelli shotguns are appropriate for our intended needs, despite how appealing and robust they are. But hey, there are still Mossberg guns that you can try here. In particular, the pump-action Mossberg 500 Combo Field Security is a valuable firearm every prepper should consider. It's very versatile, and it actually presents what a do-all gun should be. It lets you shoot different loads, which in turn lets you hunt and protect yourself properly. It's also worth noting that no state in the US bans this particular Mossberg firearm. This 12-gauge shotgun is definitely an impressive tool for hunting almost anything. As long as you have the right ammo, such as buckshot, slugs, and birdshot, this gun will be able to provide your daily sustenance. You can swap its barrel too. Get the long one for hunting and a short one for home defense. You'll also love the fact that it's very easy to use, highly customizable, as you can attach optics here, and offers a 5+1 capacity. At the same time, this gun is built like a tank. If you run out of ammo, you may as well use this gun as a melee weapon. That's a fact. Ruger 1022. Perhaps one of the best survival firearms you can get right now without spending too much is the Ruger 1022. It is simple but offers tested and tried reliability and effectiveness in any situation. This is an all-American gun from a brand that is known for making high-quality firearms. As I mentioned in one of my videos, there are multiple reasons why you should prioritize stocking .22 long rifle ammo. Any gun chambered in a particular cartridge can work for hunting and defense purposes. I know they are criminally underrated, but these guns are actually lethal when used by shooters who are worth their salt. The Ruger 1022 is a strong contender for a highly effective .22 long rifle survival rifle because of its robust construction and natural accuracy. It's also compact and lightweight, which means that you can carry it for long hours without being burdened by its heft or size. I usually use Ruger 1022 in hunting small games, but don't get me wrong. I already managed to take down medium games with this rifle. With a subsonic ammo and a suppressor, this gun can also help you take down threats with little to no footprint. The best part of the Ruger 1022 is that it has a huge supply, which also explains its price. You can get them in various gun stores without being charged excessively. There are multiple versions of the 1022 as well, so you can actually see which ones tick your boxes. If an AR-15 is too much for you, then I recommend you should go with this one. Thanks for watching. Times are tough, but I hope that with these videos we will be able to plan, prepare, and act accordingly. Take care and be ready at all times. See you in my next videos.